have your notebook and your pencil ready to go. You're going to do this example with me, and we're going to do it one step at a time. Do not go ahead. First, let's go ahead and write it just like we see it here. We have 220 miles. Everyone write this down with me. Put your fraction bar. The next number is 8 gallons. 8 gallons at the bottom. Go ahead, copy this down. So, while you're copying it down, I'm going to repeat here. If it's 220 miles for 8 gallons, then the question is, how much is it per? How many miles per gallon? Well, let's figure that out. Let's figure that out. Sorry, guys, I was moving something. So we're going to go ahead. That's an improper fraction. But remember, we're trying to get it to equal 1. That's the unit rate when you have a 1 underneath here. I'm trying to get 1 gallon down here. And we know that to get a 1, you have to divide the denominator by the exact same number. That's the only way you're getting a 1. So what do you have down here? An 8. Go ahead and put division sign and an 8. Okay, now what you do to the bottom, you do to the top. So if we divide it by 8, we're also going to divide it by 8 over here. Okay, now you're dividing 220 by 8. You can also do your work on the outside. I want everyone to do this with me. 8 does not go into 2. 8 goes into 22.
Please report to the front office.
Sorry.
Please report to the front office.
So 8 goes into 22 how many times? Well, 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 3 is 24. That's too big, so we're going to do 2. 8 times 2 is 16. Subtract. Cross it out. 2 take away 6. No, we borrowed. That's 12. Take away 6 is 6. Bring the next number down. 8 goes into 60 how many times? That is right, 7. You get 56. Subtract. You borrow. That becomes a 10. That becomes a 5. 10 minus 6 is 4. 4. And that is 5 minus 5. When we're done subtracting, we want to keep on going. So we're going to keep on trucking. You're going to put a decimal. Add a 0. Annex a 0 there. Bring that 0 down, everybody. Okay, are you here? Now 8 goes into 40 how many times? That's right, 5. Subtract, and you're done. The answer is 27.5. 27.5. So if it's 220 miles for 8 gallons, well, that means that it's 27.5 per gallon. And that would be your answer.